Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my videos. My name is Muhammad Faraz Ramadhan. I'm from English Language Teaching Department from DBI 5C. In this occasion, I would like to present about our mini research, which the title is a content analysis of teacher's book Bahasa Inggris for 8th grade of junior high school based on 2013 curriculum revision edition 2017. In this mini research, I conduct it with my partner Ihsanuddin Ma'rif, and in this mini research, there is abstract, introduction, literature review, method, and finding and discussion. The first one is abstract. In abstract, it is consists of purpose, method, and the finding of the research. In this research, the purpose is to know what is the criteria or what is the must-have book to be a good teacher's book according to checklist from Channing's word statement. In this research, we conduct it by qualitative research, which the sample is buku pegangan guru bahasa Inggris kelas 8 When English Ring the Bell edisi revisi 2017. And the finding we got about this research is know that this book is appropriate for to be a good teacher's course book, because this book is almost have all criteria according by Channing's word. There are from teacher's role and teacher's book. In introduction, there is the definition of the course book. There are two types of course book. There are teacher's course book and student's course book. In teacher's course book, it is same like student's course book, but there are some guide to teach the students how to learn the book. How to learn the student's book. In the teacher course book, there are key answer, guide for teaching, and delivering material, how to deliver the material in the class. And the next is the importance of the teacher's course book, because teacher's course book is very important for teacher to manage the class. And for the next is there is a literature review. In literature review, there is the explanation about the role of course book according to Longman in Aidemir 2002, and the statement from Channing's word. And for the statement of Zorabi, which state the course book is the main element of the curriculum, it's difficult to imagine a class without course book. And according to Richards, the course book provide a frame for a course forming an essence a syllabus. So I think that's all for the role of course book. And the next, in the literature review, there is the explanation about evaluating course book. Course book are teaching and also learning material that will support the learning and teaching process. To support the learning and teaching process, of course, we need to choose books that are suitable and appropriate for the need of students, because basically there are course book is made perfectly and every book have its own advantage and disadvantage according to Grant 1987. And there are the statements from Ayu and Indrawati 2019, which states course book evaluation is a process of selecting what textbook to use by considering the needs and value of teaching and learning. And the next is about the checklist coursebook teachers, which is a statement by Channingsworth 1995. There are at the first one there are several things that need to be considered. The first one is, does the coursebook see the teacher role as that of guide, mentor, facilitator, manager of learning, director, and monitor? And the second is, does the coursebook recognize the unique function of the teacher in certain aspects of teaching, such as guiding, monitoring, encouraging students, explaining difficult and respond to questions? And the third, does the coursebook recognize different learning style and different teaching style? And the fourth is, does the coursebook cover alternative or ways of extending learning activities? And the fifth or the last, does the coursebook promote the development of learner independence, autonomy? And besides the teacher's roles, according to Channingsworth, there are the teacher's book criteria. There are 19 criteria in this mini research. There is from how comprehensive and flexible is the teacher's books until are there any guidelines for evaluating how well lesson went? In this mini research, we conduct method qualitative research and using content analysis according to Channingsworth 1995. And for the finding, there is the introduction of the finding about the main discussion, and the next is we find the teacher's role according to Channingsworth. The first one is, does the coursebook see teacher's roles as that of guide? In this book, teachers are required to play a very active role when guiding students and teaching and learning process so that it run according what is expected government as stated in syllabus. So for the question, the guide is yes, and mentor is yes, because in this book teachers are strongly support in their role in guiding students. And facilitator is yes also. And manage of learning, yes, because in this book there are many guidance to manage the class. Director, yes, because in this book it is explained that the teacher acts as a director in the classroom. And for the role of teacher can also be directed requirely to monitor the learner. There is the monitor point. And for the monitor point, it is yes, because the teachers guidance to monitor the students that they have to learn the material well in the class. And according to, does the coursebook recognize unique function of the teacher in certain aspect of teaching, such guiding, monitoring, and encouraging students, explaining difficulties, and responding to question? It is yes, but explaining difficulties, I think it is not explained in these books. But for after all, the answer is yes. Do course book recognize different learning style and different teaching style? Unfortunately, uh, the course book learning and doesn't recognize different learning and teaching style. And does the course book offer alternative or ways of extending learning activities? The answer is yes. This book is not rigid, it is very flexible. Does the course book promote the development of learner independence or autonomy? The answer is yes. This teacher's book suggests an instruct teacher to be able to develop students' learner potential independently, which in its application is to implement the development of students' independence, especially in learning English. And about the teacher's book, there are 19 criteria. There is how comprehensive and flexible is the teacher's book. This book is very comprehensive and flexible. It is written comprehensible to less experienced teacher. Is it written to be comprehensive for less experienced teachers? The answer is yes. To short the time, I'm going to present it fast. For the number 3 is yes, number 4 is also yes, 5 yes, and number 6 yes. Number 7 unfortunately explanation about foreign culture such as British or American culture are not clearly explained or not enough. Number 8 yes, yes, but it depends on the teacher. Number 9 yes, number 10 yes, number 11 yes, number 12 yes, number 13 yes, number 14 I don't know, because there is no informal monitoring provided in this teacher's book. I think it is no. Number 15 yes, number 16 in this book the researcher did not find a progress test, so the answer is no. Number 17 yes, number 18 yes, number 19 yes. So the conclusion of the finding and discussion that we conduct in this research is the research conclude that the book deserves to be a teacher course book because almost all the criteria put forward by Chinese word are met. This research was conducted considering the teacher course book has a very important role in teaching process. With the teacher's course book, a teacher job will be easier and can improve the teaching quality of teacher. So the teacher's course book has many roles, such as a guide, as a teacher reference in teaching, as a giver or advice, and many more. Seeing the very important role of the teacher course book, there is a need for research to analyze whether the book is worthy or not to be made as teacher course book. And for the suggestion that the author conveyed to the teacher is the teacher should be more careful in choosing a handbook or course book because it will have a big impact on students. And then the author also conveyed the next researcher, since this is a qualitative research, this research can still be developed again for further research. It would be better to examine the teacher course book analysis more deeply, and according to other experts, This is intent for development of knowledge regarding course book analysis, especially in teachers' course books. So maybe that's all my presentation in this video. Thank you very much for the attention. See you next time, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.